Okay, so we're going to look at how to solve this type of polynomial. And what I mean by this type is ones that are a little bit weird. So the weird thing about this is this little radicand here, the little square root sign, which means you look at it and you can't really figure out how to solve it the way that we know how to solve polynomials. So we know what we would like to have. We would like to have something like this: x squared minus 6x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now this is easy to solve because we can just go, oh, okay, x minus 5 times x minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, that's easy. X is equal to 5, x is equal to 1. Boom, solved it. Right, we'd like to do that. So your initial instinct might be, okay, I need to square both sides like that. And then you realize that, oh, you have to square everything. It's not going to work out in the sort of perfect fantasy, because of course it doesn't. But I'm going to show you a way to get past all of that and to be able to solve it in the way that you'd like to be able to solve it without having to go through any weird stuff. So this is the equation. It was x minus 6 is square root of x plus 5 is equal to 0. And what we can do, and this is a bit cheaty, but we can do this. We can go over here into this corner and say, let y equal the square root of x. So we've created a new variable here, and its value is the square root of x. Now what does that do? Well, this becomes y, so 6y plus 5 equals 0. And this is really just x squared times x squared. So x squared, which means that becomes y squared minus 6y plus 5. And this is the way we would like it to be. This makes it so that we can solve it in the way that we know. So there we go. Okay, y minus 5, y minus 1 equals 0. Therefore, y equals 5, and or y equals 1. We'll call it a day. No, because we substituted it in. We're not solving for y, we're solving for x. So then we have to do the additional steps. So the square root of x is equal to 5. Okay, so we just square both sides. And that means x is equal to 25. Whoop. And then we do this here. Square root of x is equal to 1. So we square both sides. X squared, 1 squared is still 1. So x is equal to 1. And these are our solutions for this here. And we didn't have to do any mental gymnastics trying to figure out how to solve this polynomial. We just transformed it into this one and used that to solve the equation. So I'm going to go through one more. And this one has the same exact approach, but it's in the opposite direction. So you'll see what I mean. So 9x to the power of 4 minus 13x squared. Plus 4 equals 0. Now we know what we would like. We'd like 9x squared minus 13x plus 4 equals 0. So we know exactly what to do now. Let y equal x squared. And that transforms this first equation. That becomes 9y squared. And that becomes 13y plus 4 equals 0. Whoop. Same thing. And so we solve it in the same exact way. So we've got 9y minus 9, y minus 4 equals 0, so that we have y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 4. Then we know, okay, we have to square it, so this is x squared is equal to 1, x squared is equal to 4, so we square root both sides. It's the same, but it's the opposite of what we just did. We square root both sides, we get x is equal to 1, because the square root of 1 is 1, and x is equal to 2. And these are our answers to this original polynomial. And again, no mental gymnastics trying to figure out how that works. We just solve it via substitution.